Make it clap. As I said, we'd be back once again. A very good afternoon. Jan Erik Frank with, of course, the one and only
Dale Schwetz. Nice to be back with you, Jan, here for our second game of the day, 2025 World Polo League Palm Beach Open. And we moved over to Field 3 from Field 4, where we have the Maltese Falcons going up against Tonkawa.
Indeed, we do. And let's quickly give you a rundown of who's playing for those two teams. The Maltese Falcons, we've got a slight little change up there. We did have Nacho Pierre. He's being replaced today by Sugar Erskine. He's a 6-goaler, should be playing at number 1. And then we've got Jason Crowder, the 5-goaler at number 2. And then we've got the 2 Nacho Estradas, led by Alejandro N at number 3, playing off 7 goals, as is his brother Nacho, playing off 7 goals at the number 4 position. Tonkawa with Jeff Hildebrand at number 1, playing off 6 goals. Mackenzie Weiss, the number 2, playing off 6 goals, and then of course the 2 10-goalers, Pablo Mac Donough and Juan Nero. Now the Maltese Falcons, they lost their opening match here in the Palm Beach Open to Traviesa by 9-11, so they're 0-1. And as you were saying earlier, Dale, in our earlier broadcast, Tonkawa, who beat Traviesa 10-9 in overtime, and Casablanca 12-9, they are 2-0, so they are currently the team to beat.
Yeah, no, they've been playing well. Jeff Hildebrand's doing a great job pulling the team in the front. He loves to play in the high goal polo, mounted very, very well. And then you have Mackenzie at the number 2 position, who has been playing fantastic. And Pablo and Juan are together, the dynamic duo at the back. We can't talk enough about them. Their resumes speak for themselves. With each other, against each other, they know each other so well. And they have given Mackenzie a lot of help, blossoming him, pushing him to a whole nother level. And a lot of it was them doing work for him, doing the clean, dirty work, and allowing Mackenzie to kind of get his mojo going, and that gets Jeff in the pulling the team. So they've done a great job facilitating the ball. They've done a great job playing defense and doing the dirty, clean work, the 2 10-goalers, and then scoring goals. So they've just been putting it all together, and that's why they sit 2-0 right now. And we were talking about it. This is a game where they're in a driver's seat for the standings of the Palm Beach Open, but now, you know, I would have had a chance to get with Pablo or chat with him and Nero and see how the team, how they look about going at this. They rotate some horses in, they move some things, try some new things, or do they just keep it all going? Not broke, don't fix it.
Absolutely.
We will see. On the other side, Tamacho and Sugar play very similar positions, so that should stay right there where they want to be, and they run that team very similar. They have Alejandro and Nacho, the Estrada brothers, at the back, and they'll run the team from back there. And they're brothers. They know each other. Nacho, former tango player, Alejandro, 8, and Nacho, Hall of Famer, Triple Crown winner, the older brother. No, Alejandro on his way. Just so well, you'll see. They're brothers. And then Sugar and Jason know each other well, and they're both grinders in the front. I always Sugar, like Tamacho, is a runner in the front, loves to pull the team at speed. So we've got to see how they decide to match up. So it's going to be interesting just to see how the development of the game goes as the Maltese Falcons come out quickly. As Tonkawa, use some. I would say that just guessing maybe that we probably see some new stuff from Tonkawa just to see maybe to prepare themselves for their next venue, and take some chances that way. And kind of learn a little bit, too, about what's going on, because Sugar and Jason, they will definitely apply a lot of pressure to Pablo and Juanma.
Absolutely.
And so that's where you're gonna get the rotation again with Mackenzie and Jeff, which has done well. It's been fun to watch them play. We played a few games. We'd like to thank Team Tonkawa. We played at the Tonkawa Polo Farm also. We've had a couple games over there, if you've been watching our broadcast. And now we're back at Field 3, Grand Champions Polo Club.
Indeed, and I think we're just waiting for one or two players to come out, but chance to tell you who the mounted officials are for this fifth match of the World Polo League's Palm Beach Open. We've got Pepe Araja and Gaston Dorignac as our two mounted officials. Esteban Ferrari will be on the sidelines as our third man. And, of course, Mr. Roddy Matthews here at the CTV headquarters in the studio as the instant replay official. And, yeah, just keep an eye on Mr. Crowder's helmet because that seems to be working for him very well. Might not be the same helmet he's wearing now at the end of the game. And...
no, we got some, just saying, while we were talking, actually, someone was asking me about, when Melissa was playing this, and actually, the Satai, who actually now they're playing in the Benny Gutierrez tournament over at the MPC and preparing for the Open. So congratulations to Melissa, as they just got, they played today. They lost by a goal, but the team looking very well with Melissa, Nick Rodan, Gonzalito Pierres, and Santi Toccolino. And so they seem to be going very well. And
yeah, well,
we hit on it a little bit. The Satai, you know the Satai, well, one of them, especially from our beach polo.
Absolutely.
Fabulous.
Absolutely. Well, let me just tell you a little bit about the Satai. It's a diamond among the hotels in Miami Beach where guests feel inspired by a place where undivided attention is tailored to their unique sensibilities and where East meets West. It is a place where time-honored Asian-inspired philosophies endure and are strongly felt, beg your pardon, throughout the masterful dining, leisure and spa experiences, exceptionally appointed accommodations and immersive spaces located on Collins Avenue oceanfront. Well, I've actually not stayed there, but I've actually had the chance to have a drink there one time.
Yeah, and they've been title sponsors for the beach polo since the beginning. Yan, now they moved from April to November. It's just great having them and seeing them now also here in the Heigl. So good luck to Melissa Ganzi and the Satai Polo team.
Absolutely, and good luck also to the Maltese Falcons and Tonkawa, who've just started their, as I say, the fifth game here. As Del was saying, we're on field number 3. And away we go, and as to be expected, very quickly from literally that first ball being thrown in, very high paced, and it's going to be Alejandro N Astrada. Just to remind you, the Maltese Falcons, they're in the red shirts, Tonkawa in the green. And there is the first touch from one of our two Tangolers. And away we go up to the front door looking for Hildebrand. Well, you get a piece of this, but he's got a man on, none other than Sugar Erskine. And still, Jeff Hildebrand now with a cut shot attempt. Good defensive play there by Sugar, stopping Jeff from picking up that first goal. Little backhand from brother to brother. Alejandro finding Nacho N Astrada on the boards.
Good start, though, getting Jeff out there in front. I figured, like you said, remember seeing what they're going to use. Mackenzie went right to the snap to Pablo to Jeff, trying to spread them out a little bit early. So that's a little different look we see on Tonkawa already.
Nice little backhand shot. And, well, as I said, we've got 2 10-goal players, but we've also got the very, very strong Mackenzie Weiss there, trying to find, again, Jeff Hildebrand. It'll be met or picked up by Nacho N Astrada. And let's see what he's going to plan. He's going to play this one out to the right-hand side. Drops literally like it would in a golf game, right on the tee, and picked up and moved very quickly now by Erskine. The young man from South Africa, Sugar, taking it all the way around, just needs to get round past that last 10-goaler, Juan Nero. Normally not a big deal, but on this particular occasion it is, because that 10-goaler will take the ball and send Tonkawa back up where they came from. Remember, this field running north to south.
Mm-hmm.
And the Falcons at the moment playing towards that south end. And Sugar might get a first shot. Well, that was not a clean strike, but he might get another one. Well, that must have been the first goal for the Maltese Falcons, but they still have possession. Nice little backhand flick shot. Who's going to pick it up? This time it'll be the turn of Crowder. Now, Crowder, who has been having an amazing season. Remember that ball the other day where it was fumbled and he kept it alive and scored the goal. So
he scored a couple from 80.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Shooting everything, hitting everything as hard as he can, and it was working for him. That's where the Maltese Falcons team, they do play that power style polo. So it's going to be fun to watch how this development happens with Tonkawa, because they drive from the 10 goal or 2 10 goalers from behind. How they handle that rotation, turned around and controlled by McDonough.
Now then, what's he got up his sleeve? Pablo Mac Donough. Yeah, not quite far enough. I think he was looking for Mackenzie, but once again, it's going to be met by Nacho. Stops and turns. Yep. Here comes the drive. 110 goaler behind him. That's a good place to keep him, and what a great pickup. And this could be now what he wanted to do a little bit earlier on. Erskine, Sugar, 1, 2, 3. And there it is. The Maltese Falcons open up the scoring.
Yeah, good job here by Crowder. Mackenzie trying to get the right of way right there, but everybody coming in equal. Window staying open. Good non-call. Jason puts Mackenzie on his hip. Sugar with the finish.
So our first courtesy change in this, as I say, match number 5. And as we were just talking about the Satai, just wanted to get this off my chest. That is that during the winter polo season, Grand Champions Polo Club, the nation's largest and most innovative USPA-sanctioned polo club, nestled in the heart of the world's winter equestrian capital, hosts a wide range of tournaments. And as you were saying, Dale, everything from 6 to 26, 6, 8, 12, 16, 20. And speaking of the 8 goal, just a quick reminder now for tomorrow. Tomorrow, of course, the 21st of March, we are looking forward to the 7th edition of the Nick Roldan's Sunset International White Polo Party. But prior to that, tomorrow at 2 o'clock, we're going to continue the action in the limited edition 8 goal, where Tarakanda will be taking on, well, one of the strongest teams of the season, Kwaiton Z. So make sure you make a note in your diary for that happening tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, that's been very competitive. The 6, 8, 12, 16. I think they're playing everything. They're inside the 20 right now. They've got the 26. So winter season 2025, very busy. We'd like to thank all the sponsors, players, beautiful horses, and looks like we got everybody back quickly here. Fantastic day for polo. Just beautiful, as you said, first day of spring, and beautiful weather for both the 4-legged athletes and the 2-legged athletes. We'll get everybody back after that goal from Erskine. Going to be picked up here, won by Crowder. He'll leave it for Alejandro.
Nacho N Astrada on the move, trying to shake off. Yeah, a little bit of entanglement there with Mackenzie Weiss. But eventually they untangle each other. Now back to the 10-goaler Pablo Mac Donough on the near side. Taking around very nicely. Not without a risk, playing in front of your own goal mouth. A little pump fake backhand there from Alejandro. He'll stop and turn and look. Sends that one into the danger zone. Nobody there to pick it up. It will be Juan Nero. Oh, hello. Nacho N Astrada somehow managed to get a piece of that. The backhand coming from Jeff Hildebrand, but the ball goes out of bounds.
Yeah, this ball's going to go just to the side, and this good read here. I believe Jeff came over, was going to back it, and then went for the shot, but I think Mackenzie probably just told him to let it roll out. So good job there with Jeff, and they'll line up and control the knock-in. Going to be Nero.
Juan Martin, probably spending it, yeah, that's what I thought, out to the right-hand side to Pablo Mac Donough. As you said, they know each other so well from having played with and against each other. And hope you are enjoying this as well, because it's not every day of the week you see 2 10-goalers not only on the field but also on the same team. Powerful shot there under the neck, and that will no, it'll stay in play. Well played. So now on the move, Sugar Erskine over on the far side of the field will pick this one up. He's got Alejandro behind, gives him the, or passes the stick or passes the ball, however you want to put it. Nice long drive up to the front, looking for brother Nacho and, or of course, Mr. Crowder, still wearing the same helmet. Stolen and turned around by Pablo Mac Donough. And this is what we've become very much accustomed to, that one-touch polo, those precision Swiss passes, if you will. And this looks like it's a pretty simple affair for Juan Nero.
Yeah, and this is a full different look also, sending Juanmar forward early. As we see this happen in their 2 wins, they definitely use Juan Martin going forward. And when Juan Martin goes forward, I love it when he comes from the back. And his defense so strong, turns the defense into offense. But here, using him quickly, and then Jeff getting in the middle. So good rotation by Team Tonkawa.
Goal apiece, ball back, or both teams back on the halfway line. Just under a minute remaining to play here in this opening chukker. So again, similar to the first match we had a little bit earlier on this afternoon. Once again, would like to congratulate Travieso, Tony Kai, Pipe Vecellina scoring the winning goal, Juan Martin Zubia and Fred Mannix, making it 2-1. So they must be happy going into the weekend. And here now, let's see how Tonkawa, can they make it 3-0?
A big game there, the Casa game. Very tight. It went back and forth, up and down. It was a roller coaster, but that's a huge win. Travis should be happy with that.
So, and as I was saying, let's see if Tonkawa can make it 3-0. Well, they're on course very much at the moment here. Oh, a bit of a fumble, and then in front of goal, he gets a piece of it, slightly overcooked it. Jeff Hildebrand, but again, well played. Tonkawa knocking on that door of the Maltese Falcons. That will bring us to the end of chukker number 1. So a goal apiece. We'll be right back for chukker 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The 7th annual Nick Roldan Sunset Polo White Party is back. Quick pony change. All the players are back on the field. It is 10-4 on a Thursday afternoon. Great to have you with us. The Palm Beach Open, match number 5. The Maltese Falcons. Quick rundown once again. Who's out there? Sugar Erskine, the 6th goal, picking up the first goal for the Falcons. At number 2, Jason Crowder, the 5 goal. And then we've got the 2 brothers both coming in off 7 goals. At number 3, Alejandro N Astrada. At number 4, his brother Nacho N Astrada. And then in green, Tonkawa. Jeff Hildebrand nearly picking up his first goal in that opening scene of that first chukker. Mackenzie Weiss, the 6th goaler at number 2. And then, of course, the 2 10-goalers, Pablo Mac Donough at 3 and Juan Martin Nero at 4. And he, of course, the only scorer for Tonkawa. So a goal apiece. Your mounted officials, Pepe Araja, Gaston Dorignac. And then the 3rd man, Esteban Ferrari and Roddy Matthews, of course, here at the CTV headquarters here in the heart of Wellington, about to get chukker number 2 underway.
Yeah, guys are ready to go. Both the teams will get 1 challenge per half. It's a little extended. Some tournament committees do 1 per game. World Polo League does 1 per half. Use it or lose it. And the triggers are in place. We'll go through the triggers, the courtesy change. Most fans are pretty up to speed on the triggers, but we always like to reinforce that information. And look at this, Jay's Crowder snap, 1, 2, 3, coast to coast like butter on toast. That's the way you get it done.
Do you know, I was counting as you said 1, 2, 3. That literally was 1, 2, 3. It all started here with the pass coming from Alejandro N Astrada. Then Sugar Erskine, 1 touch, and then Crowder had the opponent there, the 10-goaler Pablo Mac Donough on his near side. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Yeah, they make it look easy right there. Just great play. Well, the defense starts the offense. Everybody's got their man, which they teach in the polo school, which is in session if you want to learn how to play polo. And but take the man, hit to the open space, 1-touch polo.
Very good indeed. So that puts them in the lead by 2-1. But the question always is, how long will that lead last? Because Tonkawa not wasting any time. And the man who just got beaten, Pablo Mac Donough, will take a shot and put it through.
Now they go 1, 2, 3. Not coast to coast, but from center. Starts with Mackenzie, wins the bowling. Now you got the rotation. Jeff's going to rotate behind when Pablo goes forward. Shot on goal, high flag.
Indeed. I think for those of you who do decide or would like to start playing polo, these are the kind of games which, because they're clean, everybody knows where they need to be. You can learn a lot from how they play because it is a team sport, and the passing, especially at this level, is so important. And if you watch how they pass, you know, it's literally like I suppose in the golf term, knocking it onto the green, but within the vicinity of the hole, so you can put it away. And this is exactly what they're doing here. The hole, of course, being the goal mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, and the ball moves faster than the horses.
Absolutely.
So if you can get in position. But both teams demonstrating a very high level of doing it. Because remember, they're doing it at 25 to 35 miles an hour. And we're going to get our first whistle right here. So we'll take a look at this.
And again, this foul you'll see now, Dale, and for those of you out there watching and learning, is a very good foul to learn from.
The ball comes across the center.
Yeah.
Remember, players following right away.
Yeah.
And we had two players come together at angle there. So the player with the lesser angle. Two players actually following the ball, which sometimes you get the opposite. That right of way is everything out there. 80% of the calls will be right of way violations. This ball gets hit. And, wow, tough one, man, coming from where it comes from. And, so they'll be able to use the different angles here because you have one player coming across from the center. And does the green player get across and actually get on the offside? As it came 45, well, almost 90, I'd say, maybe a little less coming across the center with Alejandro and Mackenzie coming together. And it looks like they're going to say that the green had the lesser angle. And so this will go against the red on that play. When they do come together, you can't impede the right-of-way. That's what you see. When players do have their mallets in the air, that's not necessarily you are allowed to appeal and to exercise just showing that you are on the right-of-way. Cannot twirl your mallet or windmill, use that term. For safety of the players around you, must be in control of your mallet 100% of the time on the polo field. They're going to get the penalty shot here. It's going to be Mackenzie Weiss do the honors for Tonkawa. Penalty 4, 60-yard shot.
Just wide. Unlucky. That would have put them in the lead once again. So 2 goals apiece, and we've just cracked the 5-minute mark, as you can see in the top left-hand corner of your screen. The Maltese Falcons have possession after that penalty 4. And trying to come in very early here. Pablo Mac Donough doing a very good job stealing the ball. And he's got Crowder coming up right behind him on the near side. Nicely played. Left behind. I should say it was Crowder who got a piece of that. But look at that second row. And, well, why not indeed hammer that ball? I mean, that was just incredible how he hit that, Mackenzie Weiss.
Yeah, I don't think he was happy with his penalty shot.
Yeah.
So he's like, I'm just going to regroup. And he's been taking all the penalties and very successful from the penalty line. The 2s, 3s, and 4s. So 30s, 40s, and 60s. Hit the first one down on the ground. So when he made that turn, get the mallet going, get the bottom of the ball. Well hit off the left. Here comes Maltese Falcons.
And another pass from Alejandro. He's found Nacho. Nacho just taking the pace out a little bit before he unloads another nice ball. This time he's got Sugar Erskine in his sights. And, well, I think that might have had a bit of a deflection. Didn't quite go to where he wanted it to go. Picked up now by Crowder. Crowder will work for every ball he can. This time the ball, no, it's still in play. I thought that was I thought that went over the back line. So Tonkawa will have it again. And that'll be Mackenzie getting things moving, finding over on the far side Juan Nero. Hildebrand moving up as well, going with him. Nice gentle pace here. Still nobody coming in for the challenge. Now Alejandro N Astrada. Now he's going to leave this one behind for Pablo Mac Donough. Sends it back to Nero. Back to Mac Donough. It's dangerous. It's always dangerous when he's 15, 20 yards away from your goal mouth, and then the finishing touch coming from Nero.
Yeah, demonstrating all their styles. That ball was on the end line when they brought it in. When they saved it, Mackenzie. Then they find Nero, works it down, leaves it for Pablo, goes back to but the give and goes from the two tanglers, Pablo and Juan. And then a little drop shot. By that time, it gives Mackenzie time to rotate around and just kind of be there for the slop. And he finds the loose ball play after they make a play, and an easy goal. Actually, shot on goal by Pablo, bounce off a pony. He's right there. Great play. Great passing by both teams here early. Good shot of Mackenzie.
Yep.
And, as he's changing. Been playing very well on 6 goals.
So they take the lead 3-2, and second courtesy change of the match. Good shot here of the man you were just speaking about, Mackenzie Weiss.
And you can see right there, if you're new to the game, how he has a sling on there. How that mallet kind of hangs on his thumb, resting his hand. Doesn't necessarily need to hold the mallet the whole time. He can rest his hand a little bit, let it hang on his thumb. The sling is long enough to where the players can actually choke up on that mallet like a baseball bat. A lot of players will choke up on the handle when they go to dribble the ball, give them more control, makes a heavier mallet lighter if you choke up on it, hence the baseball bat. That's why they choke up on it, get it around quicker. When they go to hit the long ball, they'll let it go to the end, get more snap, and they'll demonstrate that while doing it again at 25, 35 miles an hour.
So here we go, ball back in play. Crowder with a nice bit of defensive play there. Sends that ball towards the halfway line. Picked up very quickly now by Tonkawa, and Hildebrand working it. Now then, what's he going to do? Little under the neck shot, I think. Yeah. There it is. Extended. Oh, he got a piece of it. Did Juan Nero. But the angle just too tight for there.
Yeah, I like it. I like that now they're working Jeff into the center. Because remember, Jeff was pulling the team, then he comes back on defense, now working him on the inside, and then Pablo going forward. So now you got a full, completely different rotation we haven't seen from Tonkawa. So we figured we were going to see different plays here with them being 2-0, trying to strengthen their offensive attack so they have different plays, and it seems to be working. They're finding out what's working and what's not. On the move, Sugar.
Erskine up against the 10-goaler. Juan Nero takes a shot. Oof. Sometimes so deceiving when we look at it on our screen here, because you just
nice attempt by Sugar. Put it just in front of the defender there for Tonkawa. They pushed him wide. Knocking coming. Nero.
Now, where's he going to play this one? Yeah, out to the left-hand side. Another monster shot. Maybe a little bit too deep for Mackenzie Weiss to get to. Alejandro. No mistake, sends it back, finds brother Nacho, and now Nacho could take a shot from there. Well, I think he wanted to lay it up there for Sugar. Again, intercepted. Now the 2 10-goalers. Little mistake. And Nacho has all the time to just do what he does so well, picking up his first goal here this afternoon, making it 3 goals apiece.
Yeah, broken plays will hurt you in the 26th goal. They all know it out there. So they're always watching to try to keep. That's why they're looking for those precise passes. When we see a broken play inside the 60, 9 times out of 10 in the 26th goal, we get the team that makes a mistake, we get a goal. So good goal there by Estrada. We'll get them on some fresh horses, and we'll be right back. Stay with us. 2025 World Polo League Palm Beach Open. World Polo League is back.
Welcome back to the fifth match of the World Polo League's Palm Beach Open 2025. And Dale, I'm just having a look at the game that we had earlier this morning, Casablanca Travieso. How, I mean, you said it yourself, it went up and down, up and down. Casablanca getting off to a better start. Here, it's been very even Stevens from the get-go. 2 goals in chukker number 1. One scored by Sugar Erskine, one by Juan Nero. They left the field 1 apiece. And then chukker number 2, they're both up the ante. Both of them scoring again twice. Jason Crowder picking up a great goal. Nacho N Astrada also, one right at the end there of chukker number 2 for the Falcons. And then we had a goal by Mackenzie Weiss and Pablo Mac Donough. So 3 goals apiece. Very difficult at this stage to gauge who might have the slight upper hand or advantage.
Yeah, no, a little different game. Like I said, the passing has been flawless here. And the way those 2 teams are going at it early, it was like one team started capitalizing, the other team was on the defense side, and then the coin flipped. It was back and forth. It was fun to watch. I mean, what a great game. The earlier game, if you missed that, you can go back to our YouTube channel on CTV Sports, ctvsports.tv. Also download our app. Back in play here, 3rd chukker. We picked up by Estrada, Alejandro.
Yeah, and he'll be looking, I'm sure, for, well, very often he looks for his brother. And he's done it again. A little under the neck shot, didn't hit that cleanly. Nacho's going to have to chase this one. But the boys in green are not going to waste any time, especially this man, Pablo Mac Donough, to send Mackenzie Weiss back up on his way. He's over on the boards. Needs to be careful. Nacho N Astrada coming in for the possible challenge. Mackenzie, big shot up to the front door. And again, looking for Jeff Hildebrand. And he's been very close on quite a few occasions here. Oh, well done, Jeff. Staying with your man. Crowder, big swing and a miss. And now that could cost them. As you said, Dale, these broken plays, they will hurt. Oh! Puts it wide.
Bad luck there. Just Walmart looking to go to the far post. Crowder had the right side clogged up. And so just a little miss hit to the left side.
Well, I'm sure there'll be
dodging a bullet.
Yeah, a sigh of relief there with the Maltese Falcons. So Nacho, straight down the middle, picked up on the near side by Sugar. Couldn't control it. Gets a helping hand from Crowder, and you can see there right behind him, Alejandro. Should he needed to step up. Quick turnaround. Nacho now, well, he couldn't get to it, so Tonkawa will have it. And again, Hildebrand, look at that pony up for him. Jeff Hildebrand gets pushed out. Well, will he get pushed or will he get a chance to do the shot? I think he will.
Oh, well done, Jeff.
Oh, well played, Jeff, indeed.
Lob wedge.
Yeah.
Good power polo play. Open back shot by Mackenzie. A lot of space for Pablo. Hit it with enough angle where Nacho couldn't come in. You saw Nacho tried to push in there, but he couldn't get there. Then that opened up Jeff going forward. Good distance between Pablo and Hildebrand. Jeff not putting too much pressure to hit the huge shot. Easy shot for Pablo. Nero gets in the rumble seat, but no need as Jeff gets the finish.
Well played, Jeff, indeed, and that makes it 3-4 in favor still of the team in green. Tonkawa getting pushed again deep into their own half. Hello, Nacho, little snapshot.
Bad luck. That was the same little area where Juanma had a little issue where he shot it, just going to the outside. Crowder was going to bad luck there. Each team's going to dodge a bullet here in the third. In the same area, same goal.
So
Knocking coming.
Knocking coming just ahead of our next courtesy change. Tonkawa. Remember, we will, of course, be bringing you the halftime stats, so stick around for those. They'll be coming up right after this chuck. Again, that ball not really finding the length that they would have liked. As, Alejandro, maybe a little bit too complacent there, but luckily for him, he had Jason Crowder coming in to pick up that what could have been another broken play. Crowder in front of Hildebrand. Wait for the under the neck. Yeah, another nice little play, and well done, Jason.
Jason takes like a half shot here. He kind of just like popped it over the left side. Keep an eye here on number 2. He's going to take it at the player right there. Then he clears, and then he just snaps it. Nice shot, Jason.
Yeah, well played.
Yeah, doing well from that 60 to 80 yards, Crowder. That'll send them off for the courtesy change here in the third. Yeah. Clean open half here, Jan. That was a little different than the earlier game when they were kind of going back and forth, trying to figure each other out. In our earlier game, this one they're connecting on passes. Each team pretty even around the goal. A couple misses by each team, but like you said, great shots here. Beautiful horses as they come on. Green Machine, Team Tonkawa. Got a lot of different breeding operations there too. Santarita breeding operation. You got Juan Martin, Nero, Juan Mazin, and then of course Pablo Mac Donough, La Ernita. And fantastic polo ponies.
Now, before it is too late, let me just remind you, tomorrow, of course, the 7th Nicroland Sunset Polo White Party. I believe all the VIP tickets, well, we're not sure, but we definitely were there.
They were selling out, but there's still tickets for sale, but they are still going hot, so you want to get on it.
Yep, so come and join us tomorrow. We're very much looking forward to that. Remember, all the proceeds going to a very good cause, the Kids Cancer Foundation and the PTF, the Polo Training Foundation, which reminds me, we've got a big one of those coming up on Monday.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So all of tomorrow's stars.
I've seen a lot of the young polo stars walking around. They're excited about it. It's fun when you see the younger generation saying, "Can't wait to see you." Exactly. But it's cool to see that. Yeah, they're really into it. So that's been a lot of fun. And that should probably be at the Santa Rita Polo Farm. But we will check the scheduling, because sometimes they do move them around to different fields here at the Grand Canyon Polo Club. Everybody back quickly after courtesy change. Jeff's going to get another opportunity. Hildebrand.
And he shoots. Oh,
there's an energy circle over there.
Yeah.
Right on that little corner there. That's where the 3 misses have been, right on that side over there.
You're not suggesting that goal is jinxed, are you?
No. I don't have that. I don't have that. But there were 3 balls went out.
Yes. Enough said. Here we go then. Alejandro N Astrada. And it's always nice when you have siblings playing together. And that, again, a nice pass up to brother Nacho. An inside backhand coming. Nacho tried to play it all the way through. But now here we go. Tonkawa and Pablo Mac Donough. He's got Juan Martin Nero, who's gone up to the front, playing that rotation. Still Mac Donough.
Pablo wanted to drop that one in from outside, which... he said he had the rotation going, and he had a clean shot. Sugar figured going forward anyways. Pablo gets a good clean shot off, just a little bit off to the left. Nacho will set up here, and we'll see. They've been working it differently. They kind of go back and forth. They cross. They use a lot of different set plays, the Maltese Falcons. Sugar and, as you see right now, Sugar's rotated into the number 3 spot, pushing Alejandro forward. And that's something new we've seen. So Maltese Falcons changing it up. It's going to be a positive possession as they get it past center.
Yeah, Crowder trying to do something with it. Well, again, he's just got that Midas touch at the moment. Everything he touches turns to gold. Now then, he didn't expect to be back in the play. Broken play, and Crowder, well, I told you. I just said Midas touch, and where did he pull that one out of the bag?
It happens. And you know what he's been doing? All he's been doing is shooting.
Yeah.
You can learn a lot from it. Jason has not played around with the ball at all in all of his games. We watched him play. And going to it, the preparation and being ready to do that shot is where the professionalism comes in. So you can learn a lot from that, just preparing to have your stick up and be ready to drop it. But good precision, great shooting by Crowder.
Yeah, and that makes him at the moment the highest scorer in this game. He picked up, that's his 3rd goal. And the Falcons have it once again. And right in the middle of it there, Crowder. Not quite getting the contact he was hoping for. And also Nacho couldn't pick up the broken play. So back to Tonkawa, the boys in green, and away we go. Long ball, and Jeff Hildebrand will get a second chance as that ball, special delivery, sent up in front of goal. But that was a bit too deep. Alejandro N Astrada read it well, went back and took care of business. Sends it out to the boards. Wasn't far enough. Tonkawa will get another chance with a shot on goal. And again, well defended here, well blocked. Alejandro N Astrada plays it away from that goal mouth and towards those boards. A little cut shot coming. Or at least I think that's what he was trying to do. And
clock goes tick, tick, tick.
It does indeed. And that will bring us to the end of Chukka number 3. So just the 2 goals to 1 in favor of the Falcons. But here are your stats then.
Yeah, so you got the 5-4, and then the shots on goal. Not that big a difference. A few more, but pretty close across the board. Knock-ins, though. Here you go. Look at Tonkawa. 7. So missing goal 7 times. Maltese Falcons knocking in there. So that's a big difference there. But as we go down, throw-ins pretty even. Clean, very clean, open game. So we'll get everybody in their tents, get them organized for the second half. We'll get a little break for you. And we'll be back for the second half of the 2025 World Polo League Palm Beach Open. Stay with us. Have an opportunity. Santos Bellini gonna fire one from 60. Oh, off the post.
This place is special because of the unique environment and nature that you have around here.
There's an endless amount of things to do here in Aspen Valley, so this is the place to be in the summer.
Great group, you know, it's like a big family. We're all, you know, on the field it's intense, we compete, but off the field we do a lot of fun stuff.
Oh, it's like playing in the polo heaven. It's perfect.
Polo school is the funnest thing I've become involved with in the last year of my life.
Give me the confidence to be able to play an event in beach polo, Miami Beach, and snow polo in Aspen.
Our dedicated instructors have years of polo experience and are CHA certified.
It's important to us to come back and have a really good experience.
Every time you leave the gates from the polo school, you're hungry for more.
The 7th annual Nick Roldan Sunset Polo White Party is back.
have an opportunity. Santos Bellini gonna fire one from 60. Oh, off the post.
The 7th annual Nick Roldan Sunset Polo White Party is back.
This place is special because of the unique environment and nature that you have around here.
There's an endless amount of things to do here in Aspen Valley, so this is the place to be in the summer.
Great group, you know, it's like a big family. We're all, you know, on the field it's intense, we compete, but off the field we do a lot of fun stuff.
Oh, it's like playing in the polo heaven. It's perfect.
Welcome back, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the little break. We did here at CTV Sports Studios, just going over that first half in this World Polo League's Palm Beach Open match, number 5, 2025, the Maltese Falcons against Tonkawa. Dale, very, very close.
Yeah, they came out 1-1, and precise passing by both teams, actually mixing it up. And then they went into the second chugger again, 2-2, so even Steven, and actually not just making, but actually misses. There was a couple just misses, just off Remington, just off the left. We had one corner down there in the north side everyone was shooting at. And breeze blowing from the west today. This field runs north and south, so you're getting a little bit of a cross breeze, but beautiful weather. So not anything that's too drastic to take that big, out of the game. We saw the international flags and the World Polo League flags in the earlier game today. They're blowing from the west. Could be swirling around right now, but pretty much even across the board here. Everyone's shooting a goal. Crowder's got 3. Erskine's got 1. Nacho has 1. And they're also playing with Alejandro right there, the number 3. And then on the other side, you got Tonkawa. Jeff Hildebrand has 1 at the 1. Mackenzie has 1. Pablo has 1. And Juan has 1. So they're mixing it up very well.
Yeah,
5-4.
And not only that, if you were around, of course, to watch those halftime stats, which we brought you just before they came back out onto the field, something which I noticed, and I think it's important to touch on. Not a single foul, not a penalty.
Yeah, not a foul. More actually shooting. Like I said, the shots on goal. A few more misses by Tonkawa, so getting a few more opportunities early, and they'll make those adjustments here for the second half.
So here we go then, 5-4, and Casablanca in possession. And coming straight at your screen here with the number 1, the man from South Africa, Sugar Erskine, will leave that one behind. He's done initially what he had to do. Alejandro will send it back out to the right-hand side, looking for, well, I thought he might have looked for his brother, but, well, what a surprise. Mr. Crowder with a new head attire. Yeah.
Well, I don't know what helmet this is. He had 3 goals in the first half, so he might have an extra goal-scoring helmet in there in his bag somewhere. His Casablanca bag.
Yeah,
helmet and boot bag. Now the new Casablanca bags. I don't know if you say you've seen them. Now they are where you can put your boots underneath.
Very cool. Very cool.
Very
so
cool.
Casablanca, well done for coming up with that.
Yeah, fantastic.
Clever idea. Here we go then. Once again, it is
little bad luck in our game today, but
Yeah.
But still superior brand.
So out to the left-hand side, that pass coming from Juan Nero. And he's found Jeff. And Jeff will work it. Hildebrand. Oh, well, this is well, he's clearly got a lucky horse, because look at this. Jeff Hildebrand just hammering those balls. Now the finishing touch, a little under the neck.
Oh, well done, Jeff.
Que golazo.
Drop it, man.
Que golazo.
Yeah. Jeff's got to come out and just come from left to right all the way. Pushes it to the far post. Then he goes to bring it under. This is a shot here that just perfectly set up. And not an easy finish here. You said it, que golazo, Jeff Hildebrand.
Yeah. So, 2 sets of fives on the scoreboard, 5 goals apiece, and we're only in the 4th chukker.
Beautiful mare there, the dark bay.
Yeah.
Look very smooth.
Ball's back in play. Crowder with his, well, let's hope he's right, super lucky helmet. Gives that ball to Nacho. And Nacho will try and drill one from a good 140 yards. That ball will just run out of steam before. Overridden, turned around, picked up by Mac Donough. Little cut shot, high in the sky. Yeah, looking for Nero. And Nero, again, this one-touch polo. This is the World Polo League at its best. Jeff Hildebrand, well, he's had one great run, and now that field, or that goal mouth, which we thought was jinxed, is clearly not jinxed for Jeff. That's his third, but his second in this chukker.
Yeah, kept it to that far post this time as it came across. But actually, yeah, I'll pick it up his third for the day, getting the hat trick here, pulling the team. And this is where he's at his finest, but I like seeing him in the middle, coming in and change it up. Earlier in the first half, he wasn't just playing in the front, pulling the team. He was back in there, releasing the guys, adding another, some more just positive energy to their arsenal of scoring, and that's what they're going to want, as they, with the 2-0 record here, to get that final. They're going to have to show in the final, if they get there, looking pretty good, some different looks to the teams that they're playing against. So they're doing it today.
No, things seem to be working very well for Tonkawa here, and all 4 players now on the score sheet. But Jeff Hildebrand has drawn a level with Jason Crowder, who's already picked up 3 goals. The only player who has yet to score for the Maltese Falcons, because they're also 3 out of 4, is Alejandro N Astrada. So let's see if we can get him on the score sheet as well. Would be nice. So 3.5 minutes, a little over, remaining here in chukker number 4. But remember, 2 more chukkers coming straight afterwards. And
they're bowling right here under our center cam for the rest of the game. So you're going to get a good look on our umpires, Esteban Ferrari and Gaston Dorniak. We have Pepe Arada and Gaston in the saddle. Esteban is our third man. Iro in the spot. No challenges needed, because very clean play. Each team keep themselves off the penalty line.
Yes, that's exactly what I meant after we saw those halftime stats. And again, if you're a beginner, and even if you're not, this is a masterclass here of, well, as you said, Dale, very, very good and very high goal polo. Nice little pass here from Crowder to Alejandro N Astrada. Will he go for the direct shot? Well, he's going to have to go and do a little bit more work. Now maybe on the near side to finish. A bouncing ball, not easy. In front of goal. And quickly taken and cleared by Mac Donough, who finds Nero, who finds Mac Donough, who will work that ball and work it. Another beautiful pony he's riding. Oh, a little bit unlucky. Just to slam on the brakes, the near side backhander. And away we go. The pass coming from Crowder. Come on, Alejandro. Alejandro in front on his own. Mackenzie Weiss will be the man to try and challenge him if he can reach him. Well, he did do everything he possibly could, and he did enough. Ball is still in play. The little backhand shot in front of that goal mouth, but picked up again by Pablo Mac Donough. sure that Alejandro would like to have that one back.
Yeah, did he get a stick? Did he get a hold of the stick there at the end?
I think he did.
Yeah, he did a little tapper
He's
on
just,
him.
yeah, exactly.
That's all he needed. And now they got the 3-on-2 breakaway, but look at recovery by Maltese.
Yeah, and unfortunately there for Nacho N Astrada, Mackenzie Weiss got to the ball a little bit sooner. Back to the boards, Pablo Mac Donough. Stolen. Elegantly done by Alejandro. Yeah, he's probably, as I say, kicking himself. He would like to get that chance back. And maybe to be a little bit quicker. Now then, can Nacho tee things up nicely here for the Falcons, who at the moment are down by just that one goal. Can he outrun Mackenzie Weiss? Look at that pony open up for him, taking him on the outside. Nobody there to back him up. Mac Donough on the boards. Has time to stop, turn, have a close look. And
beautiful mare there, sliding into the boards, turning it up, finding Mackenzie, going for it, Nero.
And he's got a lot of space in midfield, which will allow him to do exactly that, take a shot. I think he was trying to go for goal. Well, if you can't do it on the first time, a little cut shot there. Nicely done, Juan Nero, picking up his second of the afternoon.
Yeah, mixing it up well. Kind of hits down. A little bad luck here. Sugar's may run into turn. He knew he saw the clock there, just clicking down. Knew that he needed to break loose. Broken play. You know what happens.
Yep.
Those broken plays in this league, they're going to get you. Well done by Juan Nero. He's going to finish it off there. And there you go. Tonkawa on the move here in the fourth. So we'll get everybody again on some fresh ponies. And good footage there as everybody heads to the tent. And we'll be back for our fifth chucker play. Stay with us. If you are in the area, I suggest you make your way to Sunset Chuckers and Cocktail, because this is the fun type polo match. It's where everyone's relaxing, chilling, just having a great time. We have great hors d'oeuvres and a special drink for the day.
When I founded the Taqueria 48 years ago, the goal was to service polo players fieldside and carry a complete line of polo equipment. Since those early days, we now carry everything for the horse and rider. Anything goes on or near a horse, you're likely to find here in our store. We still have polo equipment made by polo players for polo players.
Well, certainly not wasting any time to come back out onto the field, and neither are we. CTV Sports, once again, a very warm welcome. A good afternoon. Just gone 4:30, World Polo League's Palm Beach Open, game number 5. The Maltese Falcons currently down by 2. They scored a total of 5 goals. Tonkawa, what a great chucker that was for Jeff Hildebrand, eh, Dale?
Yeah, no, they came out of the tent ready to go, and they just went back to their old style and using Jeff going forward. Rotation by the 3 amigos, Mackenzie, Pablo, and Juan. And it worked well. And then they picked up 1 goal just on a broken play. That bad luck, Sugar was on the breakaway. They had opportunities, though. Maltese took it down there, had a couple breakaways. They actually capitalized twice on plays where the Maltese Falcons had worked the ball over center and then just had a little difficulty. Either in front or a nice hook. Mackenzie made a good hook on Alejandro right at the end of his run. And this Tonkawa team, they've been very strong, especially as the defense goes back to offense. When they reverse the energy, they come at you really, really with so much rotation and just everybody covering very well. They've done a fantastic job here in the 2025 Palm Beach Open. So they're going to be a force to be reckoned with. They're looking good here. That 2-0 record set themselves up for the final. We're talking about that because they're in a driver's seat right now. The other 3 teams are battling it out still. And, big win by Travieso today. That pushed the Casablanca team to 0-2. They go to the 1-1, so that was a huge win. And now the Maltese Falcons, we'll see, because Tonkawa is looking good. They can finish here, put themselves in the driver's seat for the final.
Absolutely, and once again they have possession. Excuse me, as Juan Nero will just secure that ball. Nice little lofted shot. Yeah, a little bit too far for Mackenzie Weiss. The near side backhand from Nacho N Astrada, but Mackenzie read it well. And another great near side backhand shot, and this could be another one here for Tonkawa, and there it is.
Yeah, this is when they really start clicking now. Basically put the ball down inside, get the back shot. Mackenzie's waiting for it. Perfect pass to Pablo. Smoking that goal. Well hit.
Yep. So for the first time in this game now, we see a bit of a breakaway. Tonkawa leading by 8-3, a cushion of 3 goals. 8-5, beg your pardon. A cushion of 3, that's what I meant to say. Getting a bit ahead of myself there. And now Sugar. Erskine will have to and work it this time. Tries to get a little bit closer. Erskine with the cut shot. Here it comes. Oh, nicely laid up there for Alejandro N Astrada. But it's like taking ice cream off a child there. The ball just taken away from him by one of those 2 10-goalers out on the field. Pablo Mac Donough coming straight into your living room. The open back shot. Picked up by Hildebrand. Crowder tries to get a piece of it, and Crowder, well, that is his lucky helmet, Dale. I don't care what you say, but Jason Crowder.
Again, just snap it. Just go and shoot. That's what he's been doing. Watch, he gets right in there again. Good back shot by Nacho. Jason just waits for a mistake, see what happens. Hildebrand tries to clear it, shoot the ball from the 30.
Clever.
And had a player moving, so that's a very good plus right there, because Alejandro was right there for the slam dunk on the layup if it needed help, but it didn't need any help, and they're going to win the bowling.
Yeah, and Sugar trying to send that one towards the goal mouth. Nacho will pick up that loose play. Now then, on the number 2. There he is again. Crowder, 1 touch, 2 touch. And what do you say? 3 times, my lady.
Yeah, Jason now is on fire as he takes it in again. And this is a good play by Nacho. You kind of mishits it a little bit, but it's not going to hurt him. He had Sugar in front, so he had options. If he mishits it, he got Jason going. If he hits it perfect, he's got Sugar in the spot. So Maltese Falcons got themselves some good positions here, putting some goals on the board now.
Yeah, just down by 1. 4.5 minutes remaining here in Chucker number 5. So just when we thought they were showing signs of running away with it, the Maltese Falcons spread those wings open again.
Mm-hmm.
And Mr. Crowder now leading the goal-scoring tally with a total of 5 goals. Jeff Hildebrand right behind him there with 3. And then Pablo Mac Donough with 2, Juan Nero with 2. And all the other players just with that single goal. Sugar finds Alejandro. Crowder will now go up. That rotation working again very well. Nacho also going up now. Waiting for that ball to be dispensed from Alejandro N Astrada, who can jump onto this. It's a bouncing ball, not easy to control. Mackenzie Weiss, very powerful open backhand. I'm sure he was looking for Jeff Hildebrand. Nacho. N.
In range here from about 120.
Yep.
Welcome back, done. Nacho. I love it. One of our biggest hitters at the Aspen Valley Polo Club, Nacho. He's been, himself, his brother, and Nick Roldan clocked at like 160 from in Aspen. But, of course, they talk about the elevation all the time.
Yeah.
Torito also, Ruiz. Big hitter, though. He's a big hitter. And that ball right there was from 120 and was still going. So, fantastic shot there. Take us into our courtesy change. Give a little breath of fresh air.
Yep. So 8 goals apiece, Del. Now, if I'm not mistaken, let me just have a look at the score sheet. No, it was 7 goals apiece at the end of the 4th. It was 9 goals apiece at the end of the 5th.
5-7, 7-5 at the end of the 4th.
No, I'm talking about the other game.
Oh, our other game.
The other game at the end of the 4th was 7 apiece, and then it was 9 apiece. So
I see what you're saying. Yeah. And they're on darn track.
They're on track. Yeah.
They're on track. They are on track. And the goals, I think if you look across, though, most of the games have been 9+.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we talk about that 13 all the time. No one's hit the 13 on the head yet.
Nope.
But right around it.
Yeah.
On the goal shooting, there you go. So, good job by both teams on the offensive attack. And a good change here because they went cold in the 4th. And Tonkawa just played very well. I mean, good. They had a few, like I said, there were a few broken plays that Tonkawa capitalized on. But now the passing of the Maltese Falcons definitely up to par. You got everybody on fresh legs here. This should be an interesting 3-03. 3-03.
And away we go. And it looks like, after it suggested that maybe the Maltese Falcons would have won that throw, it is, of course, Tonkawa. Another powerful shot coming from Juan Nero. Looking for Jeff. Keeps the ball in play. Picked up again by Nero.
Wow.
Well,
he makes it look very easy, but, that's Juan Nero for you. This pinpoint, it actually comes, I think he's trying to go back right to him right there. Kind of went off the horse. They got a little lucky in there when it bounced, but Nero just tags it, snaps it. Fantastic finish.
So, back to the halfway line with the lead. After that great comeback here, 3 goals very quickly, and it could be that the answer here could be very imminent from Sugar Erskine. Back over to Alejandro N Astrada. He's on the boards. Might do the switcheroo with his brother. Yeah, exactly. That's what he does. And now Nacho, is he taking aim? Or is he trying to lay this one up? Either way, Crowder, when he's in the vicinity of that goal mouth, well, you know what? I mean, I can't even speak as quickly as he scores the goals.
I think he's had a goal with every stroke.
Yeah.
Tail shot, near side neck shot, offside neck shot, and then this thing with no angle. Near side neck shot with no angle.
Yeah.
Probably toughest shot in polo.
I think there's a song there, Dale. I think there's a song.
You might be able to use a few of our lyrics there, but that is a fantastic shot by Jason. And Jason's going to pick up a hat trick in the 5th, but 6 on the day.
9 apiece. And away we go. Once again, straight down the middle. This will not go to Jeff. This will go to the 10-goaler by the name of Pablo Mac Donough. Crowder. Oh, a bit of a miss hit. In comes Mackenzie. Deflected, coming off the 10-goaler once again. He turns, he looks. Pablo Mac Donough.
Well, I guess he didn't foul him.
No, and the ball didn't go over the line. It was blocked.
Yeah, he came in there. It looked like Pablo went for the stall play at first, but then Jason stayed on his side. If he gave him a clean shot, but it was away from the goal. Look at this. Well. Ooh, sneak it in the corner there. Juan Martin or Pablo. I think he leaves it for Juanma, right? Yeah. Juanma just snaps it from a standstill. Boom.
Yeah, and then it's Sugar. So I think we're going to go back and come back. Yeah, that went. Oh, it did go in.
Yeah, it went in. He tried to get it. He just couldn't get there. Well done. Good finish. Great goals in the 5th. Get ready. We'll be back for the 6th. World Polo League is back.
Polo school is the funnest thing I've become involved with in the last year of my life.
Giving me the confidence to be able to play an event in beach polo, Miami Beach, and snow polo in Aspen.
Our dedicated instructors have years of polo experience and are CHA certified.
It's important to us to come back and have a really good experience.
Every time you leave the gates from the polo school, you're hungry for more.
The 7th annual Nick Roldan Sunset Polo White Party is back. Well, before we start chucking number 6, you might have just seen that last commercial, that last ad. Of course, tomorrow is the big day. If you haven't got your tickets, we'd love to see you down there for the 7th Nick Roldan Sunset Polo White Party, also hosted, of course, by Grant Gansey here for at Grand Champions Polo Club. Dale, what an incredible game. It is 10 goals to 9 for Tonkawa. It's all going to come down to this. Do you think they're going to get it over the halfway at the finishing line?
I mean, 7 goals scored by in the 5th combined scores.
Yeah.
4 for Maltese Falcons, 3 for Tonkawa. They went in with a 2-goal difference. They end 10-9. Tough match. Anybody's match. Big match for Maltese Falcons. They need to get one here to stay in the hunt. Otherwise, we're going to get they're going to go up against, of course, the Travieso team. Already played them and got the win, so they'll flip around and go to the. And Tonkawa can seal the deal here. So, just great goals. On my both teams.
Yeah.
Great angle shots. Difficult shots, shots from distance. We saw a couple from 120. Both teams, Nacho at from 120, Nero from 120. Crowder with, here comes Crowder.
Yeah, wow.
I don't know what helmet he's got on now, but he's leading the scoring at the moment. Here we go.
Alejandro N Astrada back to, well, possibly looking for Crowder. A bit too far for him to pick up on, or can he? Because, he, as I said, he's got the Midas touch. Nacho in front of goal as well. Goes for the under the neck. Didn't hit that cleanly. So that will just go out of bounds. Tonkawa have possession, have the lead.
He had Mackenzie kind of early, Tonkawa going forward, playing a lot of offense. Now he's facilitating the ball. So they're definitely using each other very well. Jeff was pulling the team in front. Now he's rotated around behind. So we're seeing a lot of different looks from the Green Machine. On the other side, the Reds still kind of playing their same style. They keep Nacho at the back. He facilitates the ball to everybody else, and then they get the 3-man rotation in front of them. And then what I like is this. Come on, Nacho, give me another one. Because he already put one in from 140. Oh, almost. Pick up there with Crowder. Turn and burn.
Here we go. Trying to control it there. Pablo Mac Donough. Crowder will pick up the loose ball. Now, he's also a big hitter, of course, and he's also within range. Got to be careful. Pablo Mac Donough coming in for the challenge. A big swing and a miss here. Don't see that very often, not in this game from Crowder. So now Tonkawa and Pablo Mac Donough. Nicely laid up here for Hildebrand. Jeff, again, solid first touch. He's got Sugar on his near side. Hildebrand.
Oh, that golazo. Oh,
unlucky.
Just off a click.
Yeah, very unlucky.
Well done on first touch. Yeah, his first touches today have been solid. Everything's been like 50, 60 yards. And all he's looking for is keep the ball moving. He understands how important it is because that gets that train going. And nice attempt. Off the right side, finishing the play, though. Let's set up on defense, try to win the ball now.
Here come the Falcons. Alejandro N Astrada. A daisy cutter looking possibly for Sugar, but cleared by Nero. And again, also in the second half, Dale, a very, very clean game. Not a single shot or a single penalty from the line.
Yeah, I mean, both these teams understand the importance of that, keeping each other off the line.
Yeah.
And we saw that earlier today. That kind of hurt Casa a little bit because they got Pipe out on the line, and, he makes 6 penalties. So it can come back and bite you sometimes. Good job by both teams today, keeping each other off the line. It's going to be Alejandro.
Nacho Estrada. Can he get round, or can he find an angle? Well, he's going to keep the ball in play, or maybe not.
Bad luck there. It looked like he was going for the goal and just didn't get everything. That'll send in the final Kersey change.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're going to take it, right now. A good shot there of, this is going to be seen here. Now, horse-wise, everything looks so good. I'm going to rotation of the horses. See if we come out. Maltese saved a few here. I'm sure they usually all do with the Kersey change, also having the opportunity in these tight games. And we've seen so many that have been tight coming down to the end. That's going to be going to come into play here, especially with the 1-goal difference. So we will see, Eric Frank.
Yep.
They get everybody changed up. But that has been a big difference with Tonkawa came out against Casablanca, and that's where they grabbed. They had a 2-goal lead on them going into the end, but they did not ease up at all, and they finished very well. So Maltese Falcons, they want to try to knock this down, try to stop this drive here. They got a lot of time. They took Kersey change a little bit earlier, 4:08. So that gives them that gives them more time on fresh legs. Boys in red. So this is a great opportunity to try to shut them down before they get the center, and get the equalizer, and then let's battle it out and see how it ends. Tonkawa gets an edge here, and then they're going to be working hard because it's going to take a little time. The way they move the ball around, they use each other very well. They play the game and control the clock at the same time. It's going to be Nero.
So let's see if, as you say, Dale, the Falcons can come back. They currently are down by just the 1 goal, but I'm pretty sure Tonkawa do not want to give this one away. They've got their eye on the prize, that's for sure, especially this man. Jeff Hildebrand is having a fantastic game here this afternoon. They still have possession.
How are you going to get one?
Well, we are going to get, I was going to say.
Yeah. Get a foul right there. Coming across, keep an eye on this one. Going to get backed, but a little bit, Nacho looking for more angle, and then you get the right-of-way violation.
A little unlucky there.
Yeah, just looked like Nacho was going more for the tail, near side tail, come across for Sugar, and if he gets the angle, he's got him running. So the thought process was there, just a little bit of a mishit. They're outside, just outside the 60, probably 80 yards out, so they're going to bring it into the penalty 3. And you get the 40-yard shot. It's been Mackenzie in the past, but we will see. He's done a great job hitting all the penalties. Been very impressive. You'll keep his rhythm going.
Yep, no mistake there. So more than his double figures, and they're just 2 away from that magic number 13. But the Falcons, I'm sure, will put up a fight here in the remaining little over.
That was what I think what the Tonkawa wanted, though. I mean, you can take it and knock it. Like I said, sometimes you get that Kersey change, you get it later with the 3, but if you change it with the 4 minutes left, they took their time going down, got lucky on the foul, but they did take their time going down not to make any mistakes. Very important to get that extra goal. Now they can take a few chances, put the pressure on the Maltese Falcons.
And here we go. Alejandro N Astrada trying to work that ball. It'll just go out of bounds. And once again, exactly what they want. Tonkawa will get possession. We're under 3 minutes remaining here in the sixth and final chuck. And a quick reminder, because obviously we've got the end of match stats coming up on the screen tomorrow at 2 p.m. The limited edition 8-goal continues. Tanakanda taking on Kwaiton Z, and that of course all ahead of the 5:30 throw-in for the Sunset White Party. Remember, if you haven't got your tickets, sunsetpolo.com is the place to go, and go there quickly. Back to this game, and the number 3 there, the 10-goaler, Mac Donough, Pablo, all on the near side.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my. I thought Crowder had the goal of the game, but Jan.
But, yeah, this is...
Jason, I hate to say it. No, Valerie, his mom. I'm sorry to say it, Mom. I think Pablo might get him here.
Yeah,
Jason still was angle was, but that was spectacular. Well done, Pablo.
So for the second time,
very cool goals today.
Yeah.
I mean, I just the different shots, the angles.
Yeah, I don't think, I mean, just looking at his face, he had a big smile on his face. I didn't think he could believe it himself.
You know, he laid it in there. He just laid it in there. He's got a lead, you know what I mean? But just perfection. Well done.
So for the second time in this match, we have a 3-goal advantage. And guess what? Mr. Pablo Mac Donough's on the move again. Gets the support there from Juan Martin Nero. Clock ticking away now, 1:20, as you can see on the scoreboard. And time is now of the essence. And I don't think that Maltese Falcons, as much as I'm sure they could, they're going to have enough time to rectify the situation. And if we see another one of these superb goals here, then I think that will be the final nail. But here we go then. This could be one of the last runs here from the Maltese Falcons. Sugar.
Ooh, he was on the move there. Thought he was in his comfort zone there.
Yeah.
Just kind of dropped that behind, and that'll give the control to the green. And looks like they're going to hold on. So, well done.
Yeah.
Yep, great job. Good time moving the ball around. They mixed it up very well. 1-1 at the first, 3-3 time, 5-4 at halftime. Maltese Falcons, 7-5. Tonkawa just had an amazing 4-chucker. They kept it moving, and look at knocking on the door for that 13 goals, getting 12. So we'll check our final stats here. And they're going to hold on here.
Well, we've got one more penalty. 5-8.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Did they have a penalty there?
Yeah, there was a right away. He came across.
Oh, okay.
So we will have another.
I thought Sugar was on it. I thought he was in the comfort zone there. My fault. I apologize about that. I didn't catch that on the drone.
So let's see if Nacho can hammer one. Be nice for them to finish strong. He's going to play it out to the left-hand side. That ball will be intercepted, or will it?
Get one more, Jason.
Yes, if anybody can, it's Mr. Crowder.
Yeah, might as well seal the deal on being the high scorer.
Yes, 7, I believe.
I know his mom's laughing about that.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Valerie. Whitney, his sister, too. And Dad, Steve. They're always watching CTV Sports. Shout out to the Crowder family. Well done, Jason. 7 on the day.
So that is how they played. Here then are your final match stats.
Yeah, back and forth. Look at the shots. I love it. 20 and 17. That's his shooting at the goal at a high level. That's a lot of shots. Misses, though. Tonkawa can get it organized a little bit. 12 there under 20. And then actually a little bit better shooting by Maltese Falcons. But Tonkawa getting more shots and edging them out with that 2-goal difference. There you go. So for Jan Eric Frank, I'm Dale Schwetz. Speak for everyone here at CTV Sports. I say thank you for making us leaders in polo broadcasting. Always remember here at CTV Sports, we love the polo.